Alright, so once again, I'll just do a short video on the whole weekend as a whole and just what I thought about it. So I'll talk about Xfinity, Formula One, the trucks, and then the Cup race that just finished not too long ago. So, yeah, Xfinity. Honestly, going into this race weekend, I only expected just one thing: crashes, crashes, crashes. And I think that is pretty much all we got for Xfinity. I feel like Xfinity was probably the best race of the weekend. With this new road course configuration and with the Xfinity cars and with their package, which of course is low horsepower it's less downforce, more horsepower package. Basically, it's the old package that the Cup Series used to ran during 2015, 2016, 17, and 18, practically. And so it made a pretty great and exciting race. It honestly did. Chase Briscoe and Austin Cindric were the coolest guys just to watch, just fight it out for the lead. And a lot of guys made mistakes. This was the first race that any NASCAR Cup Series cars or any NASCAR race cars have raced on the whole weekend. And so I just thought the Xfinity race was just, it provided a lot more of a better showcase. Austin Cindric, no surprise, he won the Daytona road course. I'm not hating on Austin Cindric, but honestly, if there's a road course coming up, just guarantee he'll win it. Okay? Just don't be surprised if he just wins a road course straight up. F1. Let's not actually talk about F1. The only highlight of the day was Charles Leclerc. His car died coming out of the final corners. That's it. And no surprise on who the winner was, which I will not talk about him. I will not speak his name. And Sebastian Vettel got driver of the day, which at least Seb has won something this year. It's kind of cold, actually. So, yeah. The truck race. I'll be very honest. I did not really watch the truck race. I wasted a good amount of sleep just to watch the F1 race, which I thought would have at least put a good race. Then I forgot it was Barcelona, so it obviously, of course, does not put on a good race. So this is my punishment right here for doing it. Yeah. Sheldon Creed won the race, and the truck race was crazy as well. I mean, there were crashes and all that. It's really hot in here. It's been hot here in California here too. A lot of blackouts over there in LA and all that. So yeah. Just need to remind you, I don't live in LA. I live 2 hours or 3 hours away from Los Angeles, and the closest is 1 hour and a half to Fontana. Why am I talking about this? So, I mean, the truck race, it looked pretty boring, honestly. I mean, Sheldon Creed, I think, pretty much led the whole race. Like, I know Brett Moffitt won stage one, then Sheldon Creed led basically the last half of the race. And Matt Crafton was his closest competition, which would have been interesting to see Matt Crafton winning for on the Daytona road course. Anyways, now getting on to the Cup Series, which, honestly, I feel like this has got to be the most controversial race of the weekend, at least with the Daytona road course. Overall, the Cup race, okay, honestly, dude, I was either expecting a bore fest or just a straight up good race where everyone is battling for the lead. You have passes all over. You have strategies, all that good stuff. But since this is a road course and since we have stage racing, that really wasn't the case. Honestly, it wasn't really the case, because we've seen before in the past how the stage racing has really, really killed road course racing, especially Sonoma. It killed Sonoma, but the Charlotte Roval, it didn't kill it as much. Watkins Glen, not as much. But this race, honestly, okay, so the frustrating thing was that a lot of guys pitted in the first stage, and some of them could even make up positions. Matty Benedetto literally had a bad race just because of the stage breaks. Now, honestly, you could blame on the Wood brothers, but honestly, I just really just do not like stage racing on road courses. It just kills it. You know, and this road course racing was more exciting without the stages. But honestly, I think that I'm asking way too much because honestly, I think I kind of am. So, yeah. So, like, the race, listen, like, if we get a crash test, I'll be fine with it. But if we didn't get a crash test, I would also be fine with it as well. Because this is just a road course we haven't raced on. Of course, some drivers have raced on it, but never in the NASCAR Cup Series race cars. And so, it was honestly alright. It was some good in parts, you know, like Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr. were battling for the lead. Kyle Busch was actually putting on a pretty good race, and Jimmy Johnson was in contention, or he was pretty competitive. Not for the win, but just competitive overall. So that right there was great for Johnson. That's a big claps right there for Johnson. Also, let me mention Kaz Grala too. No one's mentioning Kaz Grala, I feel like. Some are, but some aren't. He finished 7th today after Austin Dillon got called due to because he got the corona. And dude, he just went out there, no cup experience, and just went out there and finished 7th. Imagine if a caution were to come out and everyone had to pit, and then Kaz Grala would be in position to win. But honestly, I don't feel like that would have happened. But anyways, the guy who won today was Chase Elliott, and you know, I'm not surprised that he won today because honestly, here's the stats. Chase Elliott has won at all the road courses throughout the past few months. He had course won Watkins Glen, the Charlotte Roval, and now he has won at Daytona. Just Chase is really on a hot streak right now in terms of road course races. Like, if the whole schedule was just road courses, I feel like he probably would win all of them, honestly. And besides, the 9 team really needed this because they've been pretty shit all year long. Because pretty much after Darlington and Charlotte, he hasn't really been all that competitive. You know, there are a few races where he was competitive, yes, but overall he's just been running mid-pack. You know, and carrying the Chevrolet banner. You know, so yeah, that's a really great performance by Chase today. You know. And, you know, I feel like a lot of people are going to say the reason why Denny couldn't catch him was because, of course, of the package. Which, honestly, I feel like maybe you could put the blame on that. Because really, when you think about it, a lot of Chase Elliott's road course wins came with the high downforce, high horsepower package on the road courses. And when you look at Watkins Glen and Charlotte Roval, he pretty much flat out dominated those races. And here he dominated too. So either the 9 team has figured out this package, which, I mean, hey, good job on them for figuring it out. But I feel like that, okay, I mean, honestly, I'm waiting for if Sonoma and Watkins Glen are back next year, which I am guaranteed they will come back next year. And I'm guaranteeing if Road America would also come back too. That I want to really see if Chase really can win could really win on these road courses without the high downforce, low horsepower package. Now, okay, I don't know if you see it right here, but I do have. I'll be back right here. I don't know if you can see me here, but. So, of course, this is the only race win that Chase has that isn't high downforce anything. Yeah, this is the 2018 Watkins Glen win. So, I just wanted to show this off to you. I think I already showed you guys this, maybe. I don't think so. But yeah, and I did get Chase Elliott to sign it, so that's pretty cool. This has got to be one of the holy grails in my NASCAR diecast collection. One of these days, I want to get a D Burrito signature, or at least something signed by another driver. But anyways, overall, very exciting weekend, very anticipated weekend, but I feel like we maybe overrated it a little bit. Maybe we did. But I feel like today, a lot of the drivers were going into the mindset here today that we're going to race clean and we're not going to go apeshit crazy. I think that's what everyone's expectation was. I think that's how everyone wanted to drive. So I don't fault them for that, honestly. You know, I would have preferred a race without any cautions or a race with cautions any day. Now, would I like NASCAR to come back to the Daytona road course? Now, they were supposed to go to the Daytona road course for the Clash. Now, I honestly think that we need to make some changes, but I won't make this a permanent change. That's just what I think. I think this is perfect because of the whole COVID-19 thing, you know, and all that. So, I really don't want the Cup Series to come back here. Maybe you can just fix the track or something like that. Or no, don't fix the track. Yeah, fix the track. Get rid of the chicane. Maybe get rid of the spoiler, because I think we want to see a lot of these guys run wide open and without that big blade behind them hindering it. So anyways, yeah, I feel like I talk a lot about the Cup race here today, but I feel like it was really need to be talking about. But anyways, overall, pretty good race. I enjoyed it. NBC just left. Man. Oh, man, NBC. This was a hard race for them, honestly. It feels like they were putting a lot more effort on the Indy 500 coverage than the NASCAR coverage. Which, by the way, congrats to Marco Andretti winning the pole for the Indy 500. So it's going to be interesting to see how he performs in the actual race. So we got Dover coming up, which, by the way, no one's going to watch the second race. I think I'm going to make a separate video for the Indy 500, which, even if it's shit or not, I'll still make it. So anyways, have a good rest of your Sunday, guys, and we will see you in the next video.